My black people, it's all about the unity. Nothing they can do with us, so ain't nobody.
We are in a state of emergency. Want to know about it? Like to hear it? Here it goes. Freedom. Peace and knowledge. I'm so Sista B. And I just wanted to say thank you for all the people who helped to the medical provider for my uncle to week. And it has meant so much to us that we would help because without you guys, if this life would not be possible, and we would not be able to today, right? And I want to say for all of you that helped and that donated, I will be with you guys for the big thanks. And I hope I can be you there and say thank you in person. I love you guys. And
I ordered this book, God is on Trial. I ordered this book from Amazon, and I must say I've read it. It's very well written, very thought-provoking. And so, sisters and brothers like Alberta Parish, again, God is on Trial. It is a provocative, thought-provoking, very real and honest point of view regarding the gods of major religions or the Abrahamic religions, and why those of us who follow these belief systems should be asking the same kind of questions instead of just blindly accepting and following.
Hey, my brother, you know I had to call you and thank you personally again. I cannot describe to you how happy I was to meet you in person, Myron. That was just like amazing.
Everybody who is black and interested in black people, let us sit down and find out how we can get together in one direction against one enemy and accomplish this job overnight.
When soul singer and black activist Sam Cooke wrote the lyrics to his song, "A Change Is Gonna Come," it was very direct and to the point. With some changes to it, the song was still digestible. In the year 2019, black folks continue to go through the change rather than direct the change. A community activist named Taalik Ibn'rad has made an appeal similar to what Sam Cooke was asking for, a change. It's said that the meek shall inherit the earth. We ask when. When will the landlords give the meek a free lease? Mr. Ibn'rad is humbly asking for the state of Mississippi. President Trump has already had sit-downs with the wrong representatives of the black community. How about a real discussion with a true grassroots African American? Join and organize Operation Exodus Mississippi today, or become a supporter. This is Dusty Basement Studios, and we approve of this message.
Feel about Sherry acting rounding like that with her because she's cute. She cute.
That's all I got to say. She curls.
Karen thinks she's cute.
Thanks, son.
She came out with a different attitude. I feel like I'm mad to me.
That's old school. Life has changed.
Wait, what was that? Mr. T did in Rocky. What was that? Rocky 3. Was it Rocky 3? I love my folks.
There we go. I don't have a lot to say. Come to see Terry. That's Terry, Cindy, Ron.
I trust that feeling. Does anybody have any questions of me before I get out of here? Let's see what you guys are saying. What's up, Soul Sister Rona? Hey, Taalik. I'm the brother that did my Mike Jackson in Tunica, Mississippi. Hey, now. Hello to Terry. Respect. Bless up. Bless up. Bless up.
Come to see Terry. That's Terry, Cindy, Ron. It's Terry.
It's important for the Black youth, especially, to know that we did have a history and that we did great things and that we had great people, and those things were not in the history books when I was in school. And what I'd like to be doing 5 years from now is attempting to rewrite the history books so that they'll know that.
Terry Ellis becomes the first of the DJs to offer the world her singular sound. And she does just that on
You don't handle it. Still ain't gonna handle it.
It's not that easy. If you're all in the don't you feel so far to go? Right attitude will help you along the way. You gotta do what you want to do.
Come on then.
Wrote the song about it, like the hit. Here it go.
Because I keep it real like that. I keep it real.
When I get up in here, everybody.
In the name of my ancestors, peace forever and always, and welcome to another edition of what I call the RealitysTemple on Earth Internet Ministry. I am the gatekeeper or the host of this particular program, known here on social media. Wherever you may find me, I am known as the mighty, mighty, mighty Angel Snub 7. I am your soul brother, number one. Unfortunately, this morning, on what many are celebrating or acknowledging as Father's Day, unfortunately for them, I began my morning posting my conclusions, my observations about those who call themselves fathers, those who are soul brothers, those who are African American males, those who are Negro males, colored males, Kemetic males, Nation of Islam males, Black First males, whatever you want to call yourself, father. I challenge and I say that you are not. None of you. None. I have not changed my mind since our talk yesterday. I still say none. The Black community, soul community, has no men. The Black community, soul community, has no fathers. I still stick to my guns, and I'm telling you, none. Well, brother, there's always exceptions to the rule, and we have a few. I say none. I say none. And this is based upon something that I was taught. I was taught that somebody like Oprah Winfrey, she's a billionaire, famous, very popular all over the world. I was taught that you can never grow higher than the people that you come from. So no matter how much money, how much fame, how much anybody think they have outgrown their people, who are still poverty stricken, who are still victims of police brutality, who are still in this horrid condition, it makes no difference who you think you are in life, as long as your people that you are birthed from continue to suffer and continue to be made mockery of, who continue to live in a slave-like condition, it makes no difference who or what you think you become, your corny-ass success. You cannot outgrow your people. So based upon that, I don't care what kind of father you think you are. I don't care how good you think you are. If the majority of your gender hate women, if the majority of your gender have produced nothing, protect nothing, sex maniacs, drug addicts, if your gender is garbage, then you cannot outgrow your gender. So it makes no difference what I do of good. It makes no difference how I act, because my gender is corrupt. My gender is a piece of shit. My gender is a piece of garbage. But you want to feel better. You want to think that you're different. I'm above them. No, you're not. As long as your gender is corrupt, as long as your gender is a piece of trash, as long as your gender is feeding on the slop in a pig pen, you and I, we are right there with them. You cannot disconnect. The stereotypes tell you you can't disconnect. There's a stereotype that when black men go into stores, they trying to steal. So even though I go into a store, I have no intent to steal. All the eyes, all the cameras is on me because I might steal. I'm not supposed to drive a pretty car. I'm supposed to love watermelon. So it makes no difference. You cannot escape that. So I stand, and on this video, I'm going to continue to prove there are none. We have no men in the soul community. We have no men in the black community. None. It's a fallacy. It's feel-good rhetoric. And we talked about that yesterday. But what brings me to this talk that we're having today, this afternoon, is I'm going to piggyback off a video our sister Rashida done. And you will see, you can go to her channel and you can watch that video. What was the name of it? It's her latest video. I forgot the exact. Father's Day, Part 2 and Part 1. Rashida Strover, the dark-skinned activist, you can see that. Also, I will play the video later on, 2:30 p.m. if you wish to see what I am piggyback off of. Our sister Rashida Strover, the world's first dark-skinned activist. I say there are no men, there are no fathers in the soul black community. What about the women? Ain't no mothers, ain't no women in the community too. Distraction tactic. I'm not talking about women. I'm talking about your happy ass. I hate people when they try to get the pressure off of them and put it on somebody else. I'm talking about you. And the reason why I'm talking about you, because you're making me look bad. That's why I'm talking about you. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the excuse making. Now, if you listen to Sister Rashida's video from yesterday, she does not say none. There are some brothers who are good fathers. There are some men who are very good men. Blah, 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 blah. I say none. I don't care how tough you talk. I don't care how many bills you pay. I don't care if you are caught up on your child support. I don't care if you go to work and take care of your family. I say none. Brother, you sound very, very angry. Brother, you sound very angry. Maybe you and your father, your daddy, didn't get along well. Yes, you are absolutely right. My mother was married to my father. My father lived in the house with me. My father did not even acknowledge my existence. I remember he bought me a box of Cracker Jack. I remember he rolled me on his knee, played horsey one time. But the majority of the time, I did not exist. He never said, Good morning, son. You wanna toss the old pigskin, son? My father lived in the house with his children and did not acknowledge us. The only thing on his mind was making more babies with my mother and getting drunk and abusing my mother, always fighting my mother like some of y'all do. You want to beat up on women. You want to compete with women. You abuse children and animals. My father was a rolling stone. He was married to 3 women at the same time. Y'all should like that. He was a polygamist. He got married and never got legally divorced from nobody. Papa was a rolling stone, wherever he put his hat was his home. They made a song out of that. There's nothing funny about that. Especially to the children who are his victims. But technically, he's a father. Because technically, the only thing you have to do is be able to make a baby. Your penis work. Hold on a second here. Okay. I want my moderators to block all these misfits as soon as you see them. Soon as the comment comes up, block. I don't want to see the comments. Now, it's a good thing that we don't have a lot of folks coming here. So there's no reason for us to entertain trolls at all. There's no reason. If you want to come here troll, then you need to bring thousands of subscribers, thousands of listeners, and then there's not too much we can do about it. But until then, these corny ass comments, the moderators will immediately block you. So take the time to make another account. It's easier for us to block you than for you to make a brand new Gmail account. I guarantee. Now, I say none. You hate the black woman, but these sisters have mercy on you. These women allow you to call yourself a father, allow you to call yourself a man, and you have not earned it. You have not earned the honor. And these sisters need to stop cuddling you. They need to stop You need to stop sucking these men on your breasts. They are not men. They are not fathers. They are nothing but somebody that was born with a penis and made a baby. That's all. A dog can be a father. A squirrel can be a father. A chipmunk can be a father. What do you do that a chipmunk can't do? What they say? Talk soul to me. What do you do? Nothing. I answer for you. Absolutely nothing. Back in the day, I've heard this for over 40-some years. Oh, the black man. The white man put all the pressure on the brothers. The prison to pipeline crap. Oh, woe is me, the black man. Oh, woe is me. I understand. You know, I understand having sympathy for somebody. I understand having empathy for somebody. But how long are you going to do this? This is 2021. These men drive around in fancy cars. They talk about they're high value men. They become mayors. One of them is called, was supposed to be president. And you still crying over them. How long? When is this going to stop? We are babyfied. We need to stop babyfying soul brothers. We need to stop babyfying black men, black women, sisters. Let me tell you, sisters, black women, you need to stop babyfying your brothers, your uncles, your male cousins, your fathers. The reason why your condition does not change is because your men refuse to change it. They refuse to challenge the real alpha male. They refuse to challenge the dominant male. So they take their frustrations out on you. And you cuddle them and you make them feel better just so they can talk about you, so they can kick you in your ass. And that's what we have seen for the last 20, 30 or more years. Because their testosterone, or whatever, however you pronounce it, should be targeting another man, but you have babyfied and you have not allowed them to grow as men, and they take their frustration and blame their cowardice and their failures on you. And you catching hell all over social media. That black woman do this, the black woman is the source of the problem. You, sisters, you created this Frankenstein. And it wasn't intentional. You done it to try to save his life. You done it because you didn't want harm to come to your son. But now your son has betrayed your love and turned on you. That's what has happened. That's what has happened. The time for baby these guys is over. This is the time for accountability. You gave them mercy. You cried on their shoulder. Now you have to give them. Now we have to give them tough love. Otherwise, our condition will not change. Sister Isis said, single mothers in trying to protect their sons have weakened them. Absolutely. I would tell you, Sister Isis X, welcome to our program. I say, mothers, don't attack just the single sisters. Mothers, in trying to protect their sons, have weakened them. Hell, the father ain't no damn good. So what if you come from a two-parent household? Your father is a sissy. He go to work. He pay the bills. So the hell what? Animals in the wild do the same stuff. Take care of their, and they in their way, they pay the bills. Who gives a damn? We've allowed this to go on too long. I had a friend of mine. My friend, both of us, we were victims of bullies. Now, I was a 98-pound weakling. I didn't know how to fight. You know, I'm an easy target. My friend was one of the biggest guys in school. And he was getting bullied by little fellas. And one day, I went to his house, and his mother, may she rest in peace, Sister Betty, she heard about the bullying. And she said, what's up with that? Look how big you are. He didn't really have no excuse. And his mother told him, I tell you what. Now, you don't think that his mother want to see her son beat up or even killed. But Sister Betty told him, look, I'm not going to tolerate that. You are going to fight those bullies, win or lose. You're going to fight them. I know you're scared, boy. I know you're scared, but you are going to fight them. Because if you do not fight them, when you come home and I find out that you ran away from them, you did not fight them, I'm going to whoop your ass. So you're going to get 2 ass whoopings. They're going to whoop your ass, and when you come home, I'm going to whoop your ass worse than what they did. And believe me, his mama ain't no joke. May she rest in peace, Sister Betty. I like this. I really like his mama. He didn't know what to do. He didn't have no choice. So the next day, the bullies thought it was going to be an ordinary day. Here they come. Now, I can't help my friend. Yes. I can't help my friend. I'm a little sissy boy. I'm a little sissy boy too. The only thing I know how to do is run. So here come the bullies, and I'm making sure I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm scared. I'm standing a little bit out the way so I can take off, like the little sissy I was, and like the little sissies y'all are right now to this day. So here come the bullies. Now John knew, my friend, he knew what his mama say, and he know his mama don't play. His mama broke him down in front of me one day. Who the hell you think you talking to? I was like, whoa. You know how embarrassing that is? You know how embarrassing that is? You watch your friend get his ass whooped in front of you, his mama. You want a box? Box, box. I'm like, damn. I'm like, what the hell? She wasn't playing. And she was a divorced woman. And now she's a single mother. She did not play. Sister Betty did not play. And you know how quiet you get when you get your ass whooping in front of your best friend. I'm quiet. I don't want no trouble. Sister Betty was, you want a box? Bop. I'm like, damn. What the hell? Woo, she wasn't no joke. So here come these bullies. John really don't know how to fight, but he know about that ass whooping his mama promised him. So here come the bullies. John didn't know how to fight or whatever, but John learned how to fight real quick that day. John got to grabbing and punching and slamming. Them guys was like, took him off guard. They didn't know what to do. They didn't know what to do. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Miss Betty was like Miss Jerry from the Martin show. I'm like, damn. John kicked their ass. I was so happy for my friend because when he kicked their ass, a lot of that pressure got off me. And John was like, damn. Look. John was like, damn, man, I could have done this a long time ago. Right. John had no more problems. The girls wanted to start giving him some booty after that. Wow, he can protect me. He can fight like that. All of a sudden, he get girls' telephone number. Now everybody want to give John play. Everybody getting the hell out of John's way. He was scared, but he didn't know what he was doing. John took care of business. And when he went home, his mama was like, okay, what happened? I took over the story. I said, Miss Betty, John was handling business. John was like, bop, 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 slam. I told you that. Woo! Right. He became Big John. Didn't have no more problems. No more problems after that. Because his mama stopped babyfying him, stopped trying to protect him. You go out there and you fight. You got to fight. See, we don't have what you call manhood training. When you look at the story of Geronimo, in his tribe, you get no woman, you get no booty unless you prove you are worthy. I'm going to say that again. You get no woman, you have no sex until you prove that you are worthy. And so Geronimo went to the father, and that's another thing we don't do, I guess, because we don't have fathers in the home like we supposed to. Geronimo went to the father, and he was like, yo, I like your daughter, what I gotta do to get with her? What I gotta do to get with her, daddy-o? I want 3 horses. 3 horses? Now, the problem is the Native American people don't raise horses. The reason why they have horses, because some kind of way they got the horses from the white man. It's not like you can go out in the forest and get some horses. If a Native American person had a horse, they got it some kind of, because they won it in war, or maybe the horse was lost, some kind of way. There was no, you couldn't just go out and grab a horse. And so 3 horses for Geronimo, like, wow, that's a big deal. Geronimo was like, damn, 3 horses, my man? Then he started looking at the man's daughter. He started looking at the man's daughter. I'm gonna get them 3 horses. I'm getting those 3 horses. Geronimo went out, did a little sneaking around, and he came back with, I think he came back with 7 horses. The father was like, whoa, that's what I think your daughter is worth. Your daughter is worth more than what you asked for. You asked for 3 horses, I'm bringing you back 7. I think I'm a little off on the numbers, but you get what I'm saying. Geronimo had to prove worthy of her. The story of Kunta Kinte, that was a fictional story. I don't give a damn about all that. Take your happy ass and roll somewhere. Whether it's real or fictional, there's a lesson here for us. Kunta Kinte was made to go to manhood training. He will not be called a man until he goes through manhood training. He will not be allowed to have a woman until he goes through manhood training. But in America, we have no manhood training. That's why we don't really know what a man is. We have no manhood training. That's why the only thing it takes for you to be a father, because you was born with a penis and your penis worked. So we running around here making children of low quality because the father is low quality and the mother is low quality. And we make low quality people that easily fall victim to drugs and alcohol, gender confusion, and everything that you think of that you can think of, because you're dealing with low quality, low functioning offspring that was created on a low level. As they say, your children are created on a low chakra type of being. You have low human beings. A high functioning human being has no interest in drugs and alcohol because you get high off of life. You get high off of your connection to life and the universe itself. And a drug and liquor cannot give you that. The only thing drugs and liquor can do is give you delusions. Mess with your imagination. And that's why most of these religions and these other ideologies and belief systems, that's why they are acceptable, because you're dealing with people who were produced from a low point of human existence. I know you don't want to hear that. I know. You're getting upset. I know. Here. Wipe the tears. Why do angels stop themselves always try to want to make us cry? Bad man. You got to stand up, grow up and fight like my friend did. You got to man up. You got to woman up. We have to understand and accept the reality that we're dealing with. All this kissing your knee and babyfying you, y'all are punk people. Y'all are sissified people. There's no way, if you wasn't a little sissy, there's no way these suckers could go around lynching you. Only thing you're going to do is cry. Oh, they lynched Bobby. The other day, they lynched Soul Brother 85. They raped Sister Isis the other night. And the only thing we do is cry. You got to be a sissy. Y'all are punkified people. Then you talk about you close to God. What kind of God are you close to? And that God don't give you the strength to fight your enemies. Matter of fact, why don't your God do your fighting for you? Because your God know you a little sissy. Because your God is sissified. We don't even see your damn God. Your God hiding. I'm the most high, hiding behind stuff, invisible. Bring your God ass out and take care of business. Your God talk about how powerful he or she is, throw you out in front, go get him. In the name of Allah, go get him. Bring your Allah, Jesus, whatever the hell, bring your happy ass out. Your God is punkified, sissified, that's why you are. Hiding around, invisible. Go Jesus, go Muhammad, go tell them what I said. Bring your happy ass and tell me in my face what you want me to know. Why you gotta have somebody to come and talk for you? I'm the messenger of Allah. I don't want to talk to your messenger. I want to talk to you directly. But your God is punkified, sissified, scary, invisible, hiding under tables, hiding behind soda bottles, hiding behind trees. Is that my fault? No. You angry at me because I'm just letting you know what you're dealing with. Your God is a punk. Slaves praying to God 400 years. And this God didn't do a damn thing for 400 years. Until this day, None of your gods have done nothing. None of them. G-O-T-O says, exactly. Why haven't those miracles from the Bible happened anymore for his chosen people? And you're the chosen people of God getting your ass whipped for 400 years. Not for 40 years, not for 4 hours. You're getting your ass whooped for 400 years, and the ass whoopings have not stopped. None. Your God don't exist. None. There are no men. None. There are no fathers. None. I'm not backing down. You just want to feel good. You want somebody to kiss your ass. You want to live in La La Land. We don't do that here. This is the Realities Temple on earth. We're going to keep it real to the best of our ability or shut the hell up. We ready to fight. Whether we scared or not, it's time to fight. And when you fight, you're going to find out, just like my friend John, damn, we could have done this a long time ago. You scared of the white man. The Hebrew Israelites, the pro-blacks, Nation of Islam, Pan-Africans, the list goes on and on. You scared as hell. They will run their mouth only so far and shut the hell up. I'm the only one that keep talking about and bring the memory of those brothers from back in a few years ago. Michael Johnson. What's the other brother? I keep forgetting his name. But those two brothers that got sick of the police killing our people, and they took action. And when that was going on, I'm the only one that was making videos calling them heroes. These pro-blacks or whatever, you didn't see them making no videos calling these men heroes. Right. Trump said, what you got to lose? You're scared. Matter of fact, there was a time when we used to use that word, crib, all the time. Man, I'm going to the crib. What is a crib? A crib is a bed where a baby sleep. Where a baby sleep. Not only do you go to sleep, but it's designed for a baby. I'm going to the crib. Sister Isa said, didn't they tell you to have faith, which means shut up and believe? Absolutely. Exactly. And I'm sick of all of it. I can't do this no more. We built this country and own nothing. Our sister Isa said. Exactly. We control nothing. We make no policies. We just here. And if it wasn't for us, our ancestors, they wouldn't have none of this. And the so-called fathers, the so-called men, they tolerate it because they scared to stand up to the bully. They want to keep giving you these excuses. Well, God gonna do this. And the sun is gonna kill all the white people. And all that. I'm sick of all this blackity black God stuff. I'm sick of, I can't do it no more. I just can't do it. Sister Isis, you ladies, you deserve a man in your life. You deserve a man, not these boys. Look at here. I'm going by my little notes here, things that I want to cover. So I might go overtime a little bit. Just hang with me. I want to cover these things. Okay. Let's do this little scenario here. Some of y'all claim that there are good fathers. I say none. But you say, oh, brother, come on. I'm a good father, and there's some other men that's good fathers. Come on, man. You tripping, brother. You tripping. I say none. So we're going to do a little scenario here. For those of you who say, oh, there's good fathers, there's some good men in the community, blah, 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 blase, blah. Okay. Let's do this little scenario. Let me get a drink here. Okay. Okay, I'm a good father. Could y'all put some assets of a good father in the chat room for me, and we can go. That'll help me move a little bit easier. But one of the things that a good father, a requirement of a good father is, let's say, okay, my father is good because he took me to a baseball game. Yeah, daddy, my good father, daddy. He took me to the baseball game. I got a good father. We got a good man in the house. Sure do. Yes, that's right, son. I'm a good father because I took the time to take my child to the baseball game. Daddy took me to a baseball game. He's a good father. He's a good man. Took me to a baseball game. Daddy. Yes, son. I'm your father, and I am a man. You sure is, Daddy. Daddy, do you own the baseball team? What? Daddy, did you make the seats in the stadium? Did you build the stadium where the baseball game is played? Well, do you make some of that money, Daddy? That from the baseball game, Daddy? Do you, Daddy? Huh? Do you, Daddy? Well, Daddy, do y'all make the gas that go in the car so we can go to the baseball game, Daddy? Huh? Do you make the paper where the baseball tickets where they made, Daddy? So we can go to the baseball game? Well, you see, Daddy, did you make the steering wheel on the car that made it so we could go to the baseball game, Daddy? Well, Daddy, did you employ all those people at the stadium at the baseball game, Daddy? Well, Daddy, did you make the laws and the rules so the baseball team can operate in the city, Daddy? Come on, Daddy, Father. Well, Daddy, the only thing you can do is just take me to the baseball game, and you don't control nothing, Daddy. Well, you see, son, you see. Right, Daddy. So, hey. So GOTO says daddy provides economic resources. Daddy, do you control these lights, daddy? Daddy, do you control the pipes that bring the water into our house, daddy? How do you, daddy? Father? Well, you see, son. Daddy, did you chop down the trees to build our house, daddy? Huh, daddy? Huh, daddy? Well, did you make the windows, daddy? Huh? Did you make the windows, daddy? Huh? Did you make the windows? Daddy, what do you produce? Daddy, what do you provide? Daddy. Well, I go to work. I go to work every day. Do you work for yourself, daddy? I'm very proud to say I'm a self-made man. I run my own business. Daddy, well, how come the white man face on the money in your pocket, daddy? How come you pay the white man taxes, daddy? You run your own business. Huh, daddy? Huh, daddy? I don't understand, daddy. Daddy, what your happy ass do, daddy? You get my drift. You get my point. These men, these fathers, they want you to call them father. They want you to call them a man. They produce nothing. They protect nobody. So, here we are. This child was shot down in a drive-by by some gangs. Now the child is talking to the father from the grave. My son, them gang members. Daddy, they shot me, daddy. I know, son. You knew before I was born them gang members was there, didn't you, daddy? Yeah. You knew there was a chance they might shoot me, right, daddy? Why you brought me into this, daddy? Are you gonna avenge my death, daddy? I called the police. They said 2 or 3 years from now they'll get to the case. You are a father, you are a man, and you won't even avenge, you don't even protect the children that you bring into this world. Father, daddy. GOTO said they were taught that as long as they're in the house, that's good enough. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. This is not acceptable. The only one who will accept this is a slave who is trying to survive on a plantation. A father is supposed to create an environment so his children can live, not survive. You're supposed to come here and be able to enjoy your life because your father, your parents made the way. So you talk to a lot of brothers and sisters and you ask them about life. a lot of them would say, hey man, what's going on? I'm just surviving. I'm just making it, bro. You know, times is hard. We get over $1 trillion out of this economy every year. There's no excuse for our people to run around talking about, yeah, man, I'm just making it. I'm just making it. You know, brother, I'm just trying to survive. That's not acceptable. And the reason why we do this and go through this, because there's no men, there's no fathers, because fathers are not going to tolerate their children to live like this. Fathers are not going to tolerate their children being slaves. Fathers are not going to tolerate their daughters to be part of sex trafficking rings, swinging on a pole in a strip club, and being a prostitute on a street. And when I said fathers, I'm talking about all men. You're not going to allow not your son, my son, none of our babies that come from us, none of them are going to suffer because daddy got your back. But we have no father. So all kinds of predators can come and attack her and our children because there's no male. There's no male lion. There's no male bear. There's no male to protect the woman. So they all become victims. And then because your happy ass have failed to protect your woman and children, and now she's a victim, you want to make mockery of the situation. You're the reason why whatever she is because of us, our gender. Because we don't protect, we don't provide, we don't do a damn thing except take your little penis out and swing it around and pretend you're a man. You're not a man. And she cuddle your ass instead of making you fight, thinking she's doing you a favor. And she made a sissy out of all of us. It's not her fault. That's her nature, to try to protect her children. The buck stops here. Now look, this bum, Kevin Samuels, talks about a high-value man. What makes you a high-value man? Because you make $50,000 a month and you can drive cars and wear high-priced clothes that you get from white folks. That makes you a high-value man. I don't want nothing to do with that. I'd rather be poor, broke, down and out, and a fighter, a revolutionary. I want my own. You don't even understand what high value is, dumbass person. Money is not high value. Some of you are business owners. What is your greatest expense? Business owner. For those of you who are not hip to business, the greatest asset or liability in business is labor costs. Labor costs. The greatest asset, the greatest resource. You keep talking about diamonds and gold and oil and all this other stuff. The greatest asset on the planet is other human beings, you dumbass. That's the greatest resource. The greatest resource on the planet is other human beings. Your gold, your diamonds, your oil, all that stuff don't mean nothing if you don't have a human resource to go get it for your happy ass. It was a human resource that made America wealthy and powerful. The slaves, free slave labor for 400 years. The human being. Your greatest resource, black man, your greatest resource, soul brother, is a human being. I would rather have her than $50,000 a month. I don't give a damn about your $50,000 a month and your fancy suits. I want her. I want Sister Isis. I want the black woman. I want the soul sisters. I want us together. The greatest resource is us. Not gold, not silver, not this crack of money. It's us. That's your greatest resource. Kevin Samuels trying to show off in front of white folks. And they're not impressed by him. We are the threat when we see value in ourselves. We're the threat, not Kevin Samuels. We are the threat when we see value in the black woman, in the black man, in our babies. And when we begin to recognize our own potential, when we can take that $1 trillion that we get out of this economy and flip it, instead of being another slave like Kevin Samuels, trying to show off in front of the Peckerwood. I want my own. If you was a man, if you was a father, then you would have no problem with our Mississippi campaign strategy. You would have no problem with that. Because you only have two options. Either you pick up weapons and go to civil war with these demons, which you're too scared to damn do, or we follow a strategy, following the laws that they give us so we can obtain what we already have earned. But the high value man and these boys, because you don't have a man, they want to sit back and do nothing because they boys. A man is willing to die for his. I'm willing to die for mine. I'm willing to die for my children. I'm willing to die so I can build my nation. I know I might not see the nation, but I'm willing to die so she and you, our babies, you can have. That's what men do. I see these men on Facebook a few years ago, black power and talking all this crap. Now they old, grizzled up ass old men. And they on Facebook holding their babies. What you gonna leave? What is your legacy? What are you giving them? Absolutely nothing. Oh, my grandpa. The hell with your grandfather. He's a damn sissy and a bitch. That's what your grandfather was. A black power hoe. A black power bitch. He put on a show and give you nothing. Now he's ready to die. Take the life that you have and fight for your children, for your grandchildren. If they was men, but they boys. They're They're not men. That's why I'm telling you they don't exist, because men will show it in their actions. You're getting a whole bunch of talk. I don't give a damn about your talk. And you do not have to participate in the Mississippi campaign. The problem is these suckers are doing nothing. They're doing absolutely nothing. They must be held accountable. I'm not going to call you a father. I'm not going to call you a man until you earn it. These have not earned it. When you die on the battlefield, striving to get something for your women and children, now you have earned it. Call you no damn man. You're not no man to me. Now, Sister Rashida might let you get away with it. I'm not going to let you get away with that here, because you make me look bad because I want better. You make us here look bad because we want better. I'm going to say this and we're going to be already 5,000. There are those who make mockery of my 10 years in a mental facility. They laugh, and they laugh, He was really twazy. Now the thing, first of all, I am not ashamed. I'm not ashamed what happened to me. I'm not the only brother. I'm not the only black man, the only soul brother that have been railroaded and went to jail, went to prison, put into a million. I'm not the first one. And won't be the last. But the thing about that experience is they did not break me. Here I am, 2021, spent 10 years in the mental institution. I'm stronger than all you suckers put together. I was in the belly of the beast. These people trying to kill me every day. Trying to force medicine down my throat. Shoot me in the ass with needles. And I didn't back down. I fought them the whole 10 years. The final mental examination that I took, the link is in the description box of this video. You can read that. I want to say this and we're going to get out of here. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught a man does not look good until he looks good in the eyes of a woman. I do not look good until I look good in the eyes of Terry, Cindy, and Rona, and Sister Isis. When I was locked up in that mental facility, they was having a hard time dealing with me because I was able to make friends and allies with these, my sisters. I was able to make friends and allies with women, period, regardless to their race, regardless to their sexual orientation. I was able to communicate and be friends with the women because even though I'm in a mental institution, even though I was broke, they saw a man that was fighting these impossible odds, and I stayed on my ground. I stayed on my point. I did not back down. Women are attracted to strength. So all these women, it's a woman's nature to be attracted to strength in a man. So I'm a mental patient, and I'm broke, and I might be there the rest of my life. But these women supported me, regardless to race. They did everything they could to try to break me. The problem was, these women brought me comfort. They would go in their own pocket and bring me Chinese food and pizza and toothbrushes and toothpaste and hair clippers. They took care of me. And there's nothing those bastards could stop it. They took me away from the sisters and put me with white women, and the white women did the same thing. That's right. I'm like Elder Rashawn. That's right. That's right. Because women are attracted to strength, and you look good to them when you're strong. There was a little white girl, and she killed a couple of people in a car accident. I think she was driving drunk. I really don't know the specifics behind her car accident. And they brought her in. And she was scared of everybody. She was, you know, she's in the crazy house. And you got folks running around here. We got somebody new. You got some folks looking, they look crazy. I don't know what it was about me. She saw me, and that little white girl ran to me. I'm like, everybody's like, what's up? And she stood by me like I'm supposed to be her protector. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Well, I could be dying, but I'm just saying. I don't know what was up with that little white girl. That little white girl liked me, and she started talking to me and told me about her case and everything. Talked to nobody. She wasn't talking to the doctors or no, but she didn't know me from Adam and Eve or whatever, and she just opened up to me. I don't know what it was. And we lived in separate parts of the facility. It was a co-ed type of environment. As soon as I came out of my room, that little white girl saw me and ran to me. When we went to lunch, she was right there with me. Everybody was like tripping off of it. What's up? Oh, you got your girlfriend. I asked her, why aren't you scared of me? She never did answer. And that little white girl was my partner until she was released. And prior to me getting locked up, I used to work for Little Caesars Pizza, and almost every other day, it was summertime, it was hot, I used to get off work and go by McDonald's and get an ice cream cone. And it was some little girl, it was some teenagers. Little white girl teenagers. Yeah, I think so too. It was some little white girls. And, you know, I'm only getting an ice cream cone, but I'm talking with them back and forth or whatever. I don't know, those little white girls, they liked me. And they found out I was working at the Little Caesars Pizza down the street. And one day they came to visit me. Where's the black guy? There's only one black guy that was there. That was me. How you doing? I said, ain't y'all the little teenagers at the McDonald's? Yeah. We wanted to come and see you. There was a small little white girl. And she was ordering pizza from us all the time. And I used to play with her on the phone and pretend I'm Mickey Mouse. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to Little Caesar Pizza. Oh, you funny. And one day, she brought her mother. Her and her mother came to Little Caesar Pizza to visit me and talk with me. Now, the thing about all this also, with all these women that I'm dealing with, I never tell them, oh, your boobs is real big. I never tell them, oh, your booty fat. Oh, you show sexy. I talk to all these women and little white girls. I talk to them like they was human beings. Do you understand? Now, when I got to really know some of my sisters, yeah, we went there. You know, I talked about them a little bit, you know, oh, you cute, you know, whatever. You got nice breasts or whatever. But that's not what I was about. I'm talking to human beings. And you are living in an environment where these brothers do not see our sisters, our women as human beings. You're some kind of tool. You're some kind of farm animal. I don't give a damn about pro-black teachings. I'm not pro-black. I love womanhood, regardless of race. It is the men that have corrupted white women. It is the men that have messed up Mexican women. It's the men that cause these women to become lesbians and gay, or lesbians and transgender. It's the men that have done this, taking you out of your nature. It's the men. If I ever meet our sister Isis in person, if I ever meet Invo in person, I meet my sisters. They are human beings. Now, when I get to know Terry on a personal level, it'll be a little bit different, but she's a human being. That's what the sisters, that's what the women liked about me. I've never been sleazy. I've always been a gentleman. I opened the door for all women. I will walk all women to their car at night. For all women. And the women have been taking care of me. Even when I was being bullied back in the day. It was girls, it was women that stood up for me. It was a white lady judge that set me free. All the men was doing everything they could to keep me locked up. It was a white woman, a white lady that set me free. I'm going to stand with womanhood. Y'all can kick rocks, go to hell, kiss my ass. I don't give a damn if I never see another man in my whole entire life. Kick rocks. I don't need you. These men are screwed up in their head. And they don't want to deal with their mental illness. I'm going to stand on mine. I'm going to stand on mine. I'm telling you, and I'm going to put that here because I want you to know, I'm going to stand on my rock. Where's that at? No, I know I just typed it. Oh, this thing won't let me put no more. This thing won't let me put no more comments in the chat room. Ain't that a blip? But anyway, I'm standing on my rock. And I'm telling you, and I have proven to you, whether you like it or not, and you can disagree, I have stood on my rock and proven to you, I'm telling you, we have none. There are no men, there are no fathers in our community. When they begin to exist, when they earn it, the honor, thank you. I don't know what happened. I couldn't, it wouldn't let me, it won't let me write. None. Thank you, GOTO. Everybody can't handle the reality. Folks want to live in delusional land, Wakanda land, La La land. I am a male myself. You would think I wouldn't mind taking advantage of all the glorious things that a patriarchal society will give me. That's wrong. They're corrupt. I would rather be surrounded by her than a bunch of hard legs. I'm not into that. And some creep was trying to make mockery because I want to be around women. Don't want to be around men. How you gonna call me homosexual? I'm around women. I'm not around your hard leg ass. I don't want to be around you. Next to slavery, women have been abused and tortured even to this day for eons. It's got to come to an end. All women need to be free. All women need to be liberated. We as human beings are not going to be able to move forward and progress the way we need to without her, if we keep her being a slave, keep her being oppressed. And I say this, and we're going to get out of here. Now, even in the teachings of Elijah Muhammad, they say that God answers your prayers through the womb of a woman. And those men who understand that, especially when women are pregnant, you can't treat her any kind of way because you will psychologically damage the fetus that's forming in her. Can't you see we all messed up? What kind of thoughts are these women when they are abused, exploited, treated all kinds of wacky ass ways, drinking alcohol and liquor, using drugs? What kind of babies is she gonna produce? You living in it. Do you like it? Do you like the world that her womb has produced? No, you don't. But these men are too arrogant. These men are sick in the mind and corrupt. They would rather we be destroyed, and maybe that's a good thing. Because if we're not going to do any good on top of the ground, then maybe we'll do better under the ground. I suggest to womanhood that if necessary, if you have to physically fight these male demons, then you need to do that. And kick the corrupt men out of office and bring in your brothers that can support you and lead you and guide you and put you where you need to be. They said women outnumber men, even though men are stronger and whatever. Women, y'all can kick these suckers' ass. And a lot of you sisters, you ain't no joke. Something's got to give. Either we're going to be right or we're going to be wrong. There's no in between. I suggest to us to get on the soul train and get right. I say there are no men or fathers in our community. Black fathers ain't shit. When you earn it, we will give you the honor and the praise. Just because you got a ding-a-ling don't make you a father. Just because you got a ding-a-ling and you can swing it around and make babies all over the planet don't make you a man, don't make you a father. Just make you a damn stud horse, a damn breeding animal. We're human beings here. We don't live on slave plantations. We're not farm animals. So on that note, thank you for listening. In about a half an hour, we'll be playing Sister Rashida's video on Father's Day, and she will cuddle y'all a little bit. She'll stroke your ego a little bit or whatever. Maybe that's more palatable to your liking. I'm not playing with you. It's all or nothing. You're going to be a man or nothing at all. Or you're going to be called boy because that's what you are. Thank you, Sister Isis X. Thank you, Twin. G-O-T-O, Gato. Those who are listening and those who will be listening to this broadcast later on, send a shout out to my crew, Sister Noble, Levine, Sister Karen, Brother Taalik, of course, our soul brother, Maurice Muhammad. And Tuesday, I don't know what's going to happen, but we're supposed to be having, or it's scheduled, we're having a Black Unity Healing Conference Tuesday. So look out for that in your notifications. And all I can say, we're going to do everything we can to keep it real. Subscribe, like. Y'all can share this video. You can copy it. Do whatever you want with the video. Put the message out there. We have the best message on YouTube and social media. We are the most powerful platform on social media. Nobody can touch us. Nobody. Thank you for listening. As our brother, Don Cornelius, used to say, as in parting, I wish us love, peace, and so we are the 5,000.